crowd here who have been in full voice and supporting all these teams about to get up. The Fijian fans always flock in. But this Fiji-Argentina game, I can't wait.
Well, one man to keep an eye on here in a moment is big bustling P.O. Tuai.
P.O. Tuai puts on some footwork. Oh, and a beautiful ball!
What about a big man being able to put it to the toe, pick it up, flick it out the back door?
This is Fiji at their very best. Oh, magical. What an offload. Absolutely outstanding from Tuai. Away goes the big man. P.O. Tuai. Power, pace, precision.
How do you like that, P.O. Tuai? 102 kilos, 190 centimetres, and has the skills of a surgeon. He's going to be key for their chances here. And have a look at his matchup there against one of Argentina's busier men, Bautista Ezcurra. Carlton, Anna, tell me, who are you most looking forward to tearing it up here in a few moments?
Oh, I like the look of Luatha, winger for Fiji. I think he is outstanding. I like the aggressive nature that he has, and put on top of that, he's quick as well. So for me, he's the one to watch in the Fiji side. For Argentina, I like the look of Bruzzoni, the jersey number 8. He's going to be the one commanding in the middle of the park, and he's going to be the playmaker for the Argentinians.
Fiji were white hot earlier today. They have a points differential. How do you like this? 80 points for, just 5 against. They have cleaned up Samoa. They have cleaned up France. Argentina have been good too. They down both Samoa and France too. So both sides undefeated, and you can hear the roar around the ground. Australian rugby fans, Carlton, they appreciate just how skilled these Fijians are, and there's no doubt that they are everyone's second favourite team here in Sydney.
As they are all around the world, to be fair, Sean. And you can just feel the electricity from the crowd just starting to amp up as we get into these final pool games. But now it becomes making the main round, the Cup quarterfinals. Everything's on the line for these teams.
Argentina, though, they won't go quietly. Murray's fun of their size, and the experienced and very talented referee out of South Africa has the P for this one. And we're about to blow the lid off in just a couple of moments as our countdown is underway in stadium. Okay, Fiji are at the ready. And Argentina have us underway. Fiji v Argentina, Pool C action about to unfold in front of us, and just an early tap forward knock on there from Argentina.
Unfortunate there for the Los Pumas, because they went up and competed. It was a nice kick. The Fijians had actually mistimed their jump, and it went over the back, and a little bit of confusion initially, but they have feed into the scrum. Great attacking opportunity.
Good weight coming from Argentina, but Fiji do well to rake it back, and just ghosting across the park. There is a skipper, Lini Sao. The ever dangerous Rawatha is brought down in a great tackle. So Argentina do well to halt that charge and have numbers down that far channel through Menendez. Much improved, very dangerous side, these Argentinians. Coming over the top, that's excellent work at the breakdown from P.O. Tuai. Held his feet, it's scrappy, it'll come back for the blue and white jerseys. Argentina now, 10 from the line, looking to open it up, but they go without. No, play on's the call, and eventually it'll come to Fiji, and now they'll have a chance to try and break clear through Domalai. Kunatani in there with his first touch. Domalai goes across to Tuai. This giant magician stands in the tackle. Now the dummy, the pass from Ravuvu. Fiji again, they just start to crank it up. They say to the crowd, we'll ride it. We'll ride it all the way through. One of the most dangerous men in the competition, Rawatha.
one of the best finishers in the game. Savinatho the Watha. Look at Pio Tuai. Keep his composure. Gets rid of one. Look at him. Looks the other way. Does the goose step and then the dummy here as well from Ruvovo. But as soon as this guy gets the ball in space, Savinatho the Watha. Game over.
Okay. So the conversion attempt is good from point blank, and Fiji open up their account. They lead 7-0 against Argentina. Volvo. It's going to fall for Tuai, not knocked on. Argentina will scoop it up to shy their 22. Good work inside there from the captain, Kalinisau. They give away the penalty.
Yeah, they'll just slow it down here. Argentina take it to the set piece. Where they're competing very well is at the ruck. They're getting their bridger there quickly. Unfortunately, Osea Kalinisau just couldn't roll away in time. Well, they're competing very, very well, the Pumas.
And it's a big buller to those watching on in Fiji. From Nandi across to Suva, particularly down on the Coral Coast in and around Singatoka. I know that the Giuseppe and the BLK guys will be dialed in via Fiji TV and FBC over there in the Pacific. Good evening to you, your men. Doing well in Sydney thus far, and they're going to miss the handle on that one. So Argentina will have an opportunity now to strike back, but the pass is a poor one. Asking a little too much for the man on the outside there, Carlton Ana.
Yeah, tough pass there thrown by Brazzoni. He's got all the experience. You see here talking to his outside saying, sorry, mate, my bad. He's the one in the middle. See his 51st tournament. He's the one with the composure, and he has to keep his head. He's doing a good job in midfield defensively, but on attack, just needs to settle down a little bit. Watch the Volvo for Fiji going into centre here. Sean Kalinisau into first five. If they get clean ball here, look out.
Tap and go, no problem, by Tuai, the little whippet, who's just got the most beautiful hands and the slickest feet you could hope for in a sevens player. Coming this way, and that is Ravovo. Over the top it comes to Domalalai. There's the captain, Kalinisau. Fishing it out there is Kunatani. Now Ravovo goes to Kunatani again. He's starting to get into a groove again. Kunatani back on the circuit. Are you kidding me with that pass from Kunatani? And it's going to give them the chance to open up. And eventually, unfortunately for the Fijians, it comes loose. Argentina tap on.
It's over.
Good pressure there at the back of the ruck, and Kunatani will make the tackle. But Argentina are well lined up here as they look to tap on. That's a lovely bit of skill there, and they go to the big Menendez, who in turn gets it back to Gonzalez. Argentina, oh, that's a jarring shot from Kunatani. The pass is forward.
I could see what he was doing. He couldn't help himself. It was a couple metres in front, to be fair, and this is a huge one. I think this is Domolalai. He's done his knee or something, and that's unfortunate for Fiji. Hopefully he's good to go tomorrow, but it doesn't look good. Here he is here on the wing. Oh, he just gets caught on the turf. Ah, that's sore.
Well, that is a tough one to get the peepers around on the replay. So we'll park that. Carlton Ana, no need to look at that again. Thank you.
Crouch. Fine. Set.
Coming off the back is Tuai, and across to the try scorer, Rawatha. Struggling for every inch, but then The work at the back of the breakdown is not good, and Argentina will take it on through Luna. They're hanging tough for the moment, the Argentinians, and they have a great opportunity to level it up. Offside was the call. Fiji were away.
Well, they just have to settle down here, not panic, the Argentinians. I think he's going to have a yellow card here. The double blow is a P or 2 white.
Not back 10.
Geez, not back 10. I'm not sure. Sean, I'm not sure. But you have to be diligent in this end of the field. And this is the opportunity the Pumas needed to get back in this one. Only one converted try down, but they've competed well.
Done a great job in limiting the firepower of the Fijians. And it is 7 on 6 for the next 2 minutes. Still they find a way to scramble the Fijians. Over the top there is the captain looking to force a turnover. Big play there. There was 2-eye initially, and now not back 10 are the Argentinians. Standing and popping is Veramalua. Rawatha again, basketball pass over the top. No breakdown there, so it's play on. Luna's back there to scoop it and go ahead for Argentina. On the cut, they come. And a great covering tackle there on Tukulet, who is a seriously good sevens player. In and away and standing and spinning, and then drilled was Bruzonet. However, Argentina surge and score through Franco Sabato.
Well, he just felt it was coming, didn't you, Sean? The Fijians out on their feet. They've had no possession the last couple of minutes, and it's so tough when you get back-to-back possessions here. Again, Bruzonet doing some excellent work. Gets cut in half by Revolvo with the scrambling defence. Too many players in and around that ruck. And Franco Sabato, good body position, gets Argentina's first try.
All locked up thanks to the conversion from Juan Cruz Gonzalez and the underdogs. The Argentinians are right in this one. We are all square at halftime. Well, what's the chat here, Carlton Anna?
I think their coach Santiago Gomez called be pretty happy. They're competing well at the breakdown. They're getting in the passing lanes of the Fijians, so they can't get their natural offloads, and it's just stifling the Fijians at the moment. They're going individual on it rather than playing as a team as they normally do, and they just can't get any fluidity. So I think the spoiling play that Argentina are doing has been outstanding.
We've got to keep our shape and depth, and we're hitting the ball hard, eh? And if in doubt, we take a mate. We get them back on side because they're all offside, and a mate will get them back on side. You got that? Semi? Can't be patient, mate. Can't be patient. You've got to fight hard, don't take the tackle. Leg drive, okay? Now we're playing the next 30 seconds with 6 men, but that's not a problem if we get the kick right, win the kick off, score a try. Yeah? It's good to have a test. We haven't had one for 2 games, so let's make sure we just hold on to the ball, reload, work hard off the ball, and hit it hard. The cavalry can come off the bench. Boys on the pitch now, let's give it everything, eh?
Yeah. So Ben Ryan just saying, keep your structure, so they want to stay wide. If it's not on, don't give those 50-50s. I think he called it a mate, which is probably set up a right, get them onside, and then reset from there and go try and make those one-on-one mismatches, which they're naturally going to have.
I'll tell you what, they won't run out of juice. Saw firsthand some of the training they were doing before the Wellington event over in Fiji in the Singatoka sand dunes, and that was like a Mr. Universe competition. These blokes are shredded.
Did you run up there, sand dune?
Negative. I got tired just looking at it.
Well, the thing about this Fijian team, they can strike, and they can strike quickly, and that's the thing which makes them so exciting. So the Argentinians have to play perfect sevens in the second half to have any chance.
Back underway, Fiji v Argentina. It is a tight one. The men from the South Americas are doing a great job of stifling the firepower of the Fijians, who have switched to their black jerseys for this one. Yep, coming into this game, Fiji had run up 80 points and conceded just the one try earlier today.
Now, a lot of people are saying, why are they going to the set piece? Well, they were down to 6 men, so now it's their throw into the line out. Pio Tuai can come on. They're up to his full complement. And look, they're deep within the Pumas 22. Smart play.
Just hear that coming through your TVs at home. The crowd starting to ramp it up for the Fijians. Standing there at the line out is Veramalua. Here's Tuai. So casual about everything he does, Pio Tuai, and it just works beautifully. Across we go to the try scorer, Rawatha. Rawatha out the back. Here comes Semi Kunatani. The K-train is in, and Fiji are back in front.
Well, two of their biggest stars getting the ball in their hands. Rawatha was the first one. He's all raw power. Nice pass by the captain, Kolene Sau. Rawatha, look at him go to work here. Take out two defenders, and he gives it to the big Semi Kunatani is back.
Oh, it's so much fun to watch. Brought a great roar around the stadium, and no doubt on TV screens all throughout Fiji and around the world. Kicks on its way from Ravovo. It's no good, so score stays. 4 points to 7. Fiji are up over Argentina.
A very important kickoff for both teams. Fiji get back-to-back tries, just makes it all that more harder. Lost Pumas, well, they definitely need some possession. Need to get down the other end of the park.
Tap back there by Menendez, who's been busy for Argentina. Dragging them on there was Mula. Marginally for that pass, but it's all good, says the referee in front of Esthuizen. That's knocked on, and bouncing out of one is Veramalua. Veramalua, they're starting to get it happening. Fiji are in again, and you know who? Savanatha Rawatha.
When they strike, they're just lethal. Any sniff of an opportunity, and they take full toll again. A knock on by the Argentinians who had the ball. Here it is here. He comes around, gets it knocked down. That's fair enough. He took it forward to Fernando Luna. A nice play by Veramalua, the replacement, and then the late cut and drop off by this guy. But look at him, all raw power. Rawatha.
Lavavo. Kick is all good. There he is.
Two blokes on top. Ciabella Sanatha, Rawatha.
Well, Sanatha would have him for speed, but for power, Rawatha every day.
I reckon they're both pretty quick, to be fair.
Yeah. They would have caught you without too many dramas, I'd imagine.
Within 2 steps.
Yeah, I was going to say 1. Carlton Ana in the commentary box, former New Zealand Sevens legend and a mainstay, a fixture on the HSBC World Rugby 7 Series commentary circuit. There it goes to Vieira. Okay, Fiji rip it back and jump on to attack. Just carrying that ball around like it's a little peanut was Veramalua. No advantage there for Argentina.
Yeah, a bit scrappy from both teams, to be fair. Argentina lucky to get away with that. You see Veramalua just carrying the ball like a loaf of bread, knocks it on. And a great attacking opportunity here, midfield scrum.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Argentina, there's still plenty of time left in this one if they can score here through Riera. Clears beautifully there to Muller, who was in support. They stun Samoa after full time earlier today, and the pass could have gone to the outside from Cruz Gonzalez. They're still in possession though, Argentina. Penalty advantage being played, and then getting so close was Schultz.
I can't play advantage, you stay off your feet. No
Well, they did
advantage
set
of
Blue
time.
that try. The winger, he stayed too deep. He needed to be a lot flatter. That's why they held the ball. If they're going to have any chance, they need 2 scores. They have to score here, Sean.
Oh, and just rocking the shot there for Fiji was Tuai, jarred the ball free, and that'll be it for Argentina.
Jacques Riera there. My suggestion would not run into the biggest bloke in the field. Try and get into some space like that. PO2 wide, probably not the best option.
It's like running at a fridge.
Let's go.
Coming back onto the park is Savanafa Rawatha. 2 tries in this one.
Let's go. That's it there.
He's been good though, PO2 wide.
Come on.
We highlighted him as a player to watch before the game, and he hasn't disappointed.
Rarely does for Fiji. Can they launch from behind their own try line? Oh, it's come loose. So Argentina with 33 seconds to run.
So playing a bit, knock on advantage.
Try and create from broken field
Advantage,
situation.
tackle.
Dummying and
Advantage over.
spinning through. Argentina almost across the line. Looked to be offside again there, Fiji. Getting it down is Muller. Alex Muller.
If they go quickly, take the conversion before time expires. There's still time for kickoff. Yes, it is.
Okay, look at that. Has managed it to perfection. So we'll have one last little bit of play.
I thought that scrambled well, and they have in this game. Fiji, unfortunately, just waited possession. Axel Muller's come on and made a difference, that's for sure. Gets over with his power.
Okay, so Argentina to restart. Obviously, that's the way things go. In sevens, you score, you restart. Can they get Muller again into the mix here? Can they find the big athletic, rangy Argentinian? Oh, it's too deep, so Fiji can now crash it, or they could just crash right on through. 5 points the margin. Perhaps Ben Ryan's hoping that maybe one of the older heads just wanders in, picks it up and knocks it in a touch. And that is exactly how it plays out. 3 from 3 on day 1. Fiji, too good here against Argentina. It was a tight matchup. It was a beaut in the twilight. Fiji 19, Argentina 14.